Hello subscribers, here is another review, and this time it's the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Mononykus Attack Pack figure. Now, it took me quite some time to find this figure actually. I kept going to Target multiple times, but, with no luck, up until today I finally found it. Now, like I said before, the Attack Packs are Mattel's overall best assortment for this Dino Rivals line, mostly due to the fact that they balance well, they have good detailing, good paint jobs, and good plastic quality. Here's the packaging, of course nothing new, just the same old plastic packaging here. And on the back you got the other figures in this Attack Pack wave. And that Dimorphodon is the last Dino Rivals Attack Pack figure I need. So let's waste no time and get the Mononykus out of the packaging. Here is the collector's card with the wonderful artwork of the figure, and as you can see, this is a really fast dinosaur. But unfortunately for him, his other stats seem to be on the lower end of the spectrum. Here is the Mononykus out of his packaging, and I have to say, this looks like a really nice figure. Of course, like all the other Attack Packs, this one has really good detailing for its size. As you see the head here, it's cartoonish looking but detailed, and I think the real Mononykus had a head more similar to that of a Gallimimus. This one looks more like a raptor head. See the teeth right here? They're nicely sculpted. Sadly, they're not painted though. And down the body, you're getting skin folds, lines, and all that stuff. And also, there's feathers on the tiny arms right here and on the tail. See, it has the one claw. It's where Mononykus gets his name. And then you got the feet right here, oversized but nice, decently detailed. See, the feet are very similar to that of a chicken or a seagull. So yeah, the detailing on here is very nice. Now let's get into the articulation. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of articulation. Now the paint job is one of the best parts about this figure. See, most of the figure's just gray all over the place, and you got the very dark blue on the tail, and on the head right here, you've got yellow for the feet and the eyes, and you got red for the throat pouch. So the paint job is great, but the paint applications not so much. For some of Mattel's figures, they seem to suffer the same problem like Hasbro is when it comes to balancing and paint applications. Luckily, this figure balances well, but see the paint applications right here. See, there's red splotches all over the neck. See, the eye isn't painted good. See, there's a yellow going on to the eyelids, and on the other side, there's the same problem with the eyes, and then another red splotch. Hopefully Mattel can fix this issue with the Primal Attack line, but I doubt they will. So yeah, let's take a look at the aesthetics of the figure. It overall looks pretty cartoonish, especially with the oversized feet and the head sculpt. Because I wish it was more like the Musaurus or Dracorex, where it looks more natural looking. I wish they were to go more towards the Gallimimus head, on a raptor head. But maybe they gave this Mononykus the raptor head so people wouldn't confuse it with the Gallimimus. But overall, this is still a nice, aesthetically pleasing figure, mostly due to this paint job and the detailing here. Here's the Mononykus next to the other new Attack Pack sculpts for the Dino Rivals line. I think the Coelurus is still my favorite due to the fact that it doesn't really look that cartoony, and I absolutely love the paint job and the detailing on that figure. My second favorite would probably have to be the Musaurus, then the Dracorex, then the Mononykus. I'm not a huge fan of the Ramphorhynchus. The Mononykus, I think it's somewhere between realistic and cartoonish looking. I think it's just mostly the head and the feet that makes it look cartoony. Everything else is fine. Here's the Mattel Mononykus next to the Collecte Mini-Zafactinus. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my review on the Mattel Jurassic World Dino Rivals Attack Pack Mononykus. And I do recommend you guys picking up this figure. It's a pretty good looking figure, but not the best of the Dino Rivals line, but not far from the worst either. And if I had to give this figure a rating, I'd probably have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I just wish the head was a bit more realistic looking and these feet weren't too oversized. And if you want this figure, you can find it at Target, even though it's quite hard to find. So if you guys like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review.